Okay, this is Mr. Scholes. I wanted to take an opportunity to show you guys my personal take on how the electoral process is going to work this year come Election Day on November 6th. So what I have here is an electoral map that kind of gives an idea of where they're at right now, presidential-wise, candidate-wise. Dark blue represents Barack Obama, and red represents Mitt Romney. And if you look at the cards right now, it looks as if Obama's in the lead. So then it becomes time to figure out where these yellow swing states are going to go. Each one of these represents a certain number of electoral votes. And what you have to do here is just simply click on each state to allocate, those electoral votes to either candidate, your choice. But here's the thing. You have to make the choice for these swing states based on real issues. Why would a state like Iowa become a dark blue state? Why would a state like Wisconsin potentially become a dark red state for Mitt Romney? And I'm going to take you through this real quickly and give you some explanation as to why they might go one way or the other. And there is no bias to this whatsoever. This is based on the issues alone. We'll start with New Hampshire. I'm going to give New Hampshire to Barack Obama because he already is carrying, it looks as if, most of the states in New England. And if you look back at the election of 2008, he did carry that state by some margin. If you go down to Florida, Florida really is a true toss-up state because there's a lot of older people that live in the state, and the message has been sent to people on Medicare and Medicaid that they've been potentially might be losing some of their benefits. We'll see what happens. The advertisements that each party's been carrying out have left certain feelings from the older population, age 65 and older. I'm going to give it to Mitt Romney right now because he's advertising heavily in Florida, even though I have heard that Barack Obama had just purchased a very big ad that will be going into effect next week in Florida. So we'll see where that goes, but right now I'm going to give it to Team Romney. Let's go up to Wisconsin. This is another real toss-up state. The advantage that Mitt Romney has in this case for the election is the fact that his running mate that he just chose, Paul Ryan, is a congressman from Wisconsin. At the same time, there are some major metropolis cities in Wisconsin, in Milwaukee and Madison, that are highly progressive. I'm going to give Wisconsin at this point to Team Obama. Then we're going to come out to Nevada. Nevada is an interesting state because what it has seen in the past few years is a mass hiatus or leaving/departure for many of the people from California. I'm going to give this to Team Obama too because California has historically been progressively Democratic. Same deal in Colorado. Colorado has been historically, well, it's been up in the air, but a lot of people from California have actually recently moved to Colorado as well. It's becoming more and more of a progressive state, so I'm going to give this to Team Obama as well. That moves us to Ohio. Ohio, they say, is the true swing state because there are a lot of manufacturing and automobile jobs in Ohio, and with Obama's actions in his first 4 years as president, he's been able to save the United Auto Workers, GM and Ford. So because of that, I'm going to give this to Team Obama as well. Let's move over to Virginia and North Carolina. North Carolina is where the Democratic National Convention was held this year. It was in Charlotte. Charlotte has one of the biggest populations in all of the country, and because of that, that might give Obama a swing. However, there are a lot of other parts out here in North Carolina, which is called the Bible Belt. So because of that, I'm going to give this to Team Romney. Okay, I don't know if Obama's going to be able to carry this. I'm going to click on that twice. There we go. Okay, and it brings me to Virginia. Virginia is another true swing state. Last election, it went to Obama. But North Carolina and Virginia kind of have the same mentality as far as the Bible Belt, that ultimate Christian right group that falls on that ultimate right side of the political spectrum. I'm going to give Virginia to Team Romney. Okay, why did I leave Iowa for last? Well, we're here in Iowa, and I think it's important that Iowa gets its own explanation here. It is a real toss-up state. What I have seen personally is a lot of not as likely voter enthusiasm as I saw back in 2008. And because of that, Romney has somewhat of an advantage. However, Iowa does have some significant cities. And you're saying, well, Iowa's big cities? Think about it. You have Des Moines, you have Dubuque, you have Davenport. Those three cities alone account for a significant portion of Iowa's population. And because of that, Obama could get the swing. I'm just going to throw it at Romney right now. And if you look up here, if you want to zoom in on this bar especially, if that was the end result today, Obama would have 284 electoral votes, and Mitt Romney would have 254 electoral votes. The magic number to win is 270. Well, looks like Team Obama wins the election. We'll see what happens. Thanks.